This is Pitt, and he takes creating lenses pretty seriously. That's no surprise, because he has been creating innovative lenses and coatings for the German market since 10 years in his laboratory he started back in 2004.
Because you're East Coast already.
So are we live?
We're live.
Okay, so hi, I'm your boy Robo. It's my first cast. I'm kind of excited to cast. Let's see, we've got Alpha Derezz with Coda Sleuth, Foos, Whirl, and Ducame against Quantum on blue team with Johnny Be Good, Multicalum, Dage, and Bramer. This is Dyson, which is one of the most common maps we see a lot of teams. We see a lot of teams playing this map. A lot of people really like it and are really confident with this map. One of the other maps we've been seeing a lot more than usual is Surge, but maybe we'll see that today. We played that today against our team against Bombix. I didn't expect to see it that much, but well, that's just what it is. I wonder how these teams are gonna play out. I saw a match today with Quantum versus 4v4. That was an interesting match. Traz, are you ready?
I am.
Okay, well we told these teams to ready up, and we can hear them readying up now.
This guy's missing my microphone. This guy's missing my microphone.
Apparently, Dual Game is having some issues with his Discord microphone and closed comms, and might delay their time before they're ready to start. Technical issues have been pretty common with this most recent patch, but well, that's something else, not to do with the stabilization patch recently. But
yes, the stabilization patch.
it's the opposite stabilization patch. It's the least stable patch I've ever seen. It looks like Alpha Derezz is feeling confident enough where they're just gonna go without closed comms. It's on my side's kind of lagging. I don't.
We're going pad. We're gonna boost in really quick.
Yeah, the normal stream is good, but my side's kind of laggy. You can see orange team Alpha Derezz going in from the back. We see like Quantum taking a really split push. We got Johnny Be Good just got taken out by World, but takes down Callum. Oh, Dage grabs Coda. The teams are kind of fighting over just a lot of different area. We got Bramer down. There we go. We got the final blue team is wiped, and it looks like orange team only lost one person. Alpha Derezz only lost one. You can see blue team coming out again here, moving up really slowly here, trying to just take some space. It looks like they're trying to fight someone up high over on peak. Oh, we got someone on top ring on point. Got a couple guys on point.
Wow, he's taking a very inefficient route to get to the point here.
Yeah, he is. It's like, oh, he's popping threats can too, so he's really obviously seen him. Oh, finally he shows up while the rest of his team is just getting murdered by the rest of orange team. We're seeing.
Oh, he's not even taking the point. He's falling off. He fell off.
Yeah,
he could have it.
We got a. Looks like he's taken. We're seeing a really weird loadout from Quantum here. 2 threat scans, a phase, and a heal, along with some 2 pulsars, a comet, and a meteor, and then an arc mine, 2 instant heals, and a detonator. It's strangely working for them right now. Let's see, Dual Game goes out. We can see orange team just kind of backing up. Alpha Derezz just kind of staying back on. Oh, now we go. Alpha Derezz is just pushing right in, and they instantly just grab Multicalum and take the point right here. Looks like they're getting into another fight here. We got there's the phase out. We got another person on point. Johnny begins trying to hold it, and he just gets clapped instantly. We're looking at Quantum. Looks like they're trying to just get some semblance of togetherness again here, staying back and trying to slowly push in. But again, we're seeing them a really spread out push for them. It looks like they're trying to maybe crunch them in from a bunch of different angles. Oh, we see him pushing in on his own. Johnny Be Good tries to go in for a solo and gets dominated for it. Oh, Bramer gets dominated again because they're all split up and Alpha Derezz is pressing W on them.
The point's
yeah, the
open
point's
right
open,
now.
but it wouldn't be a good idea for him to take it right now anyway. If he takes it, his team gets a bad spawn, he gets a bad spawn for like 1 percentage point. And we see a phase coming out right there, and they're just gonna ignore him now.
Okay, we're
I should stop saying that.
And he's just gonna sit there with phase. So. Oh, you see that person coming out? Oh, and he's dead instantly. Oh, dual game is. Ooh. Oh, dual game gets slammed out. Multi-Callum goes out. Derezz goes out. We're seeing a lot of trades out here on blue. Blue's just getting slaughtered again. For only one Alpha Derezz kill.
Why do they keep going up right here? They seem to be going high. They're not really grouping up and boosting in, and they could be taking point or at least getting onto the point together.
They true, yeah. I think Quantum really need to push together on point. Because look, now here they're on point together, and did they win? No. It looks like they had a lot of deaths from something, perhaps a core detonator and a bad meteor.
Yeah, they're in a game, guys.
Yes.
Round
yes.
Yeah, we're currently watching.
Orange
Oh,
squad victory.
Alpha Derezz took that first round with just astounding, just quick, fast, and
I
kind of
still got a
crushing.
handshake. I'm kind of
Look at
dead.
that.
And this is with Duelgan just not being able to hear his team at all in close comms, I think, or at least not being able to speak to them at all. Oh, we lost the streamer overlay. Derezz.
Yeah, I brought up the sponsors.
Prepare
Oh,
to capture the point.
Let's see, we're going in again. Alpha Derezz is just instantly on point again, just pushing W into blue tunnels here. And they take Johnny B. Good out instantly. We're seeing Quantum is weird, like some of their teams are pushing up close and some of their teammates are pushing far away. We're seeing a really meteor heavy loadout here on Alpha Derezz, which is they've known for. Coda Sleuth, Foos, and Dual Game I've known them to all be really good meteors, but we've seen Dual Game in recent games starting to play Comet more and more. And he's been doing really well, exceedingly well with Comet, and a real asset to his teammates. Except for right now, where apparently he's missing like every shot. Fortunately, he's got teammates to come in and finish the kill for him. Again, we're seeing just more split stuff from Quantum is just constantly splitting up, and it's not really working for them here. I think they're trying to get like 5 head or like 500 IQ flanks here from a bunch of different angles, and their coordination just isn't enough to pull it off. Like one teammate pushes in before the rest of them are ready, and then once one's down, Alpha Derezz goes, okay, we have numbers advantage, and we just go in and crush them. We see Johnny Be Good pressing W again into point. He almost gets the kill on Foos, but again is taken out. Dual Game and Coda Sleuth both go out. It looks like with good spawn here, Quantum could have a chance, but Bramer goes out instantly, and another one, Derezz goes out. Multi-Callum does get the point, but he's gonna loot it pretty quick. Oh, he gets the kill off on Whirl right there, and he managed to hold the point for just a few more seconds. So look, Alpha dudes are just gonna go straight in. They don't care. They're just gonna try and take this 2-on-2, I think, right now. Oh, both teammates are starting to spawn in at the exact same time, actually, symmetrically. Now we got Dual Game up top. Oh, he's got get taken out by Surprise Nova up there. Oh, Who's coming in from the side? Oh, he gets taken out, but Whirl trades for another. Looks like Quantum right now does have the team advantage. And, oh, there we go. They push Whirl when he's on critical health. So that was a good play by them. They realized that he was critical. They could get him. But Derezz once again pushing up pretty quickly with just 2 of them. They're waiting for the teammates to spawn. Oh, we can see. It looks like Foo's going in the back, trying to flank a little bit. Oh, it looks like they get a kill. Oh, Duel goes down though, but they get another one. But Derezz looks like they're pretty much going to take this point. Oh, Bramer's gonna try and get in. Oh, but good coordination by Alpha Derezz just takes him out instantly. He's not able to get enough jump.
Callum going in by himself right here.
Yeah, Callum once again going in by himself. He has time to wait for his team. They're just trickling in bit by bit, and it's really not working for them here. Quantum just needs to take a step back, take a breather, and go, okay, well, we've got some time, and just going in one by one is just gonna waste what time we have left. And you can see Johnny Be Good again going in on his own by bridge and just getting butchered for it. It looks like they're not really paying attention. Oh, I guess they do get Dual Game, but Callum trades out with himself for like 1, almost killing somebody else. We have see a phase on point, which is a poor decision by Derezz, and he just gets slaughtered for it. And there we go. Alpha Derezz took Dyson in like record time almost. Just was really, really clear. They had this, like the long end of the stick on the entire time. They just had the coordination, mechanical skill, strategy. Everything was in their favor, and Quantum was just splitting up way too much, and they were trickling out one by one. They'd get like one person would get killed, and they would just kept feeding in like, oh, as soon as I spawn, as soon as I'm ready to spawn, I'm just gonna go in, go, 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 and they never took a a couple of times where they did take a breather and go in as a group, they actually took the points, but they just didn't do that a whole lot. So if we want to cut over to our sponsors real quick here, that'd be great.
This is Pitt, and he takes creating lenses pretty seriously. That's no surprise, because he has been creating innovative lenses and coatings for the German market since 10 years in his laboratory he started back in 2004.
Yep. So it looks like we're seeing Surge again. We've been seeing a ton of Surge recently in a lot of games, probably because a lot of teams. Oh, that was strange. It looks like Quantum wants to attack first on Surge. This is a meteor-heavy map, and if anything, a meteor-heavy defense-sided map. So I usually would assume that teams, when they lose the first game, they go to Surge to try and pull back the loss to try and 3-1, or go to the third game. Defending against Alpha Derezz just isn't gonna work. There's so many guys on their team basically all of them are good meteors, and like dual game and like Coda Sleuth especially are kind of insane in meteor. If they like dual game can switch over instantly. Coda's really good. She's been playing with it for a long time, and I know Whirl, he's had a little bit of experience in meteor, I think. So that'll be interesting to see. My personal opinion is that they have the mechanical advantage on meteors here, and I think they're just gonna dominate.
10.
It's my current prediction.
9,
Again, we're seeing like
8,
triple threat scan out of Quantum and like 1 int and 1 long heal, and I don't know why they're doing that. Like at most, you take 2 and you can keep them rolling. But even then, like if you don't, you can like survive with like 1 threat scan, and then just keep it popped during like critical fights.
Delivery accelerated.
We can see here the initial like skirmishes, I guess, from both teams. Yeah, we're seeing a ton of meteor action from Alpha Derezz, although not as much as I think they would, but probably because they just don't feel like. Oh, Whirl goes down by a comet, which is an important pick. Wow. Okay, Coda got real low there, but his team managed to pull him back. Like a single pick here on the defending side takes like 10 or 13 seconds for the defenders to come back, and the attackers come back in like 5, including like go back to spawn or whatever. It's very fast, so attackers can just slam into the defenders over and over and over again. We can see Whirl has come back though, and they couldn't. Quantum couldn't really take advantage of that at all. We're still seeing triple threat scan on Quantum's side, but we're seeing triple heal on Alpha Derezz side, which is the usual loadout. Sometimes you'll see a phase. Some teams like Alpha Derezz does, or not, sorry, V-Respawn does play phase. Again, we just see kind of Coda pressed a bit too much W there and got hit for it. Whirl finishes it off. Oh, Duel got clapped again, so. Oh, Whirl's again able to pull. Whirl and Fuse are able to hold the line a little bit and get away and try and wait for the teammates to get back. But like again, Quantum has really got the spawn advantage here by 1.5 miles. So you can see like already all of Quantum's back again, and Alpha Derezz is just spawning.
Mobilized.
Like right there, I think Quantum, as soon as they had the numbers advantage, they should have ignored the payload a little bit and then just tried and get like 4 kills, because they had the ability. They could have like just swamped on top of them. Right there, we can see Whirl's really low on the other side. Can Derezz get the kill? Derezz just needs his teammates. And it doesn't feel like there's any like coordination or any communication coming out between like the players of Quantum, because right there, Derezz if his teammates had come to help him, they could have slaughtered him and moved on and had the advantage without losing anybody. But we didn't see any of that right there. We're seeing a lot of healing and stuff. It looks like from Alpha Derezz, they're playing really well. I think Duel may have fixed his comms a little bit, because I'm not hearing anything more from him. Oh, Whirl goes down. They finally got the pick on him, but Multicam almost died for it. But still okay. Said spawn advantage. And they get Fuse. Duel game trades for or at least like they trade out for Multicam. Fuse dies. Oh, Coda's dead. Oh, but we lose Johnny.
I forgot how to play this game.
Payload mobilized.
I'm not really sure what Quantum's plan here is. Looks like they swapped off 1 threat scan. Johnny went dropped threat scan for heal to try and pull a little bit more out. Oh! It looks like Quantum managed to get the first point, I guess. Just slamming into the Alpha Derezz just enough times. It's just like on a mountain of bodies at this point, basically.
I'm surprised that they got that point. I wasn't expecting that.
I didn't expect them to get that. I honestly didn't expect them to even get halfway on that point. Like Alpha Derezz just had like the. It looks like, if you ask me, I think Quantum like managed to like use their spawn advantage to the utmost. They could have taken advantage a bit more. Like every time they'd taken a kill, they could have just gone. Like, you just press W more on them and just try and get another kill and just try and snowball it. But it looks like they managed to just really just basically climb over a mountain of bodies to get over to the first point. I don't think that kind of style is gonna work well for this point. If they just try and feed in on this point, they're just gonna get crushed for it. They only got 2 minutes too, and they had 3 minutes for the starting point, so they can't take that much time unless they want to get. Like you can see, like Alpha Derezz just triple stacked into someone trying to flank. That's what needs to happen right there. Alpha Derezz went, okay, there's one guy on his own. Let's just get him, kill him, and we'll have numbers advantage to crush the rest. And we see Whirl taking up the double there. And we see Johnny trades for Whirl by Coda Sleuth just kills him out. We see Callum again pushing in on his own, feeding in like the rest of his team. That's just not working out for them. Like I think like the #1 thing Quantum needs to do is learn to not feed in. So learn to go, okay, we're all dead, stay here, take a breather, wait for we're all good to go, and then go into the stack. Because right now you can see they're pushing in 1s and 2s, and Alpha just goes boop boop boop. They just hit all 4 of them to shoot 1 guy, and that's it. He's toast. and it's getting worse and worse for them because they're staggering more and more and more as they get killed more and more and more by themselves.
Yeah, that was a lot just going in one by one. They wasted a whole minute there.
Yeah, they basically got like no distance on this payload at all because they just
Wow,
going
they
in one at a time.
One more
managed to
before they
get
clear it.
enough
They
kill
cleared it.
Oh, they cleared it. Looks like Quantum just dumped a bunch of dumped a bunch of Novas and just touched the payload, and Alpha Derezz didn't really know that they had that many meteors, I guess, or Novas, sorry, I guess. Oh, they had it, and they just got too close. Alpha Derezz pressed a little bit too much W there. They could have hung back a little bit more, but not sure particularly. I don't really think. I don't think there's enough time for them to get the second point here.
Beautiful.
Look, you can see Alpha Derezz is basically gonna get back here on top of the payload, and that's just.
Payload returning.
Hopefully, we'll see a group up between Quantum and Ultra. Nope, we see one pushing in on his own again, and he's dead. Or is he gonna survive? No, he's dead. So now they're pushing. Can't quite tell.
No, he was just hanging out underneath. He's still alive.
Okay. Well, looks like they are trying to touch the payload, but nope, that's just not gonna fly, and that's it.
Complete.
Alright, good.
I guess. You got any ideas for this, Derezz?
No, I mean, this is just all about grouping up, and we saw this in the last map. If they could group up a little bit more, there'd be much more of a standing chance for them to, maybe win this map. But at this point, I can't expect it to change.
Yeah, no, Alpha Derezz have always been a really good team. They've all Duel and Coda, they have an amazing flow to each other, and you can just see their entire team is almost like a hive mind sometimes. You can see one of their guys find a flanker, and you just see 3 of them move on him, and he's dead in an instant. And Quantum just isn't doing that. There's tons of times where you just see we saw Derezz while attacking that he was 1v1 and got a critical kill. They could have killed Whirl there, but Whirl got the kill off. Because his team Derezz's team just didn't come to help him at all. Whether they didn't hear him or they just didn't think about it, I don't know. But maybe as they play more and more, they'll get better at the team coordination. But right now, we're just not seeing really any of it at all.
6, 5.
We can see Quantum's playing super close up here again. And they've only got 1 meteor on this map and 2 comets. Basically, if you want to play, if you try hard Surge, you just drop as many meteors as you can on it. If someone even has right there, we see Whirl. They're playing so close. Quantum's playing so close, and they just get dunked on by the superior spawns and coordination of Alpha Derezz. We see Whirl just pushes forward and gets 2 Bramer and Johnny. Foos kills himself, and Coda just collapses in a multi-callum right there.
Delivery accelerated.
Combined with the spawn event, the difference in spawn times between the 2 teams, it's just they're gonna cruise through this point, I think.
Yeah, I think this point might already be over.
Yeah, I don't you can see Quantum already is feeding in 1 by 1. They have time to as a group. Sure, they're losing distance right now, but they can't lose that point. They can't lose this point to start off with. They'll just give Alpha Derezz way too much time to push in.
Oh, we're floating out in the open over here.
Yeah, we see more floating. We see another arc mine. Is it gonna get anybody? Nope, because Foos just ducks back quickly. Oh, we see a group up right here, and then it's just... Oh, and it's punished by their meteors and stuff. Who does get a kill on Coda, but it's just not gonna matter, I think. Because the defense loses 2. Oh, there we go. World takes stage, and they're gonna take this in the clean sweep. Oh, let's see. Multi-Cal Menza. Oh, he just only takes 1. He couldn't get the other one. He almost got Whirl, but again, his teammates just too slow to spawn in. We're gonna see them have 3.5 minutes to just move it halfway up the second point.
I'm here.
As long as they can make it over the hill right here, then they'll be able to get past that point. But the hard part is making sure that you can get up the hill. There's so much defense.
This point's really weird, yeah. This point, it either goes all the way defense, and defense just crushes it, or it goes all the way attack, and attack just crushes it. If it doesn't go either way, it's gonna go to overtime. You see a lot of time where it goes to overtime when they push it through. We can see just a triple push in right by. Look. Alpha Derezz just stacked up here together. They got 1 guy in payload, and they just move in as a unit, and they just crush basically all of Quantum in a single defense, a clean sweep right there.
Alright, come back.
Coda's the only one who died, and it looks like he killed himself with his own meteor by accident. Perhaps he didn't get an
Yeah,
instant
this
heal
feels
soon
pretty
enough,
good.
and he got critical. He just got focused a little bit.
Alright, you guys go ahead. Go ahead.
But it doesn't matter. Coda's already back with his team, and Alpha again. We see Quantum staggering in by themselves. And oh, we see a trade out. Foos and Brainward trade them for themselves. Callum dies again.
Halo contested.
Look, we see like 7. It's pretty much right here. Alpha Derezz is gonna push it straight in. There's like 3 of them on this payload right here, and who's our last guy? Foos is already pushing in, and Quantum isn't gonna be able to delay it at all. It's enough. And there we go. That's the game. Oh, yep, that's the game.
Complete.
That's the game and match.
Victory.
GG guys.
Like, look at this, like, the stat differential. Like, obviously stats don't mean everything, but at the end of the day, you can see, like the elimination differential is so large. Like, Alpha Derezz was able to, like, their members were like,
guys.
I'm hurt, I'm pulling back, and Quantum was like, they didn't have any
at
teammates
least we
around them,
didn't have
because
any
again,
crashes.
like, I'm spawning, I'm going in, I'm going in, I'm going in. That was running through their head. I don't know what was running through their heads the whole time, but at the end of the day,
Raiders.
like, they needs to have more communication between the 4 of them. What do you think, Trez?
Yeah, it was a quick game. They didn't really group up. They didn't really get to where they needed to be. And that's what it just comes down to, is grouping up and staying together. In that case, they were kind of outmanned, but if they would have grouped up, they could have had a fighting chance.
Yeah. Like, one thing, like, the number one thing I like to say is that, a group of highly like, if you have a bunch of really great players, but you have no coordination between them, and then you have, like, a bunch of, like, even, like, mid-tier players, and their coordination is perfect, they will beat the good players. Like, coordination is like a force multiplier. Like, good coordination can turn, like, a mid-tier team into an amazing team. They can crush everybody, because at the end of the day, that's, like, mechanical skill isn't everything. Like, you may, like, a Comet may never miss a shot, but if the enemy team is able to flank them every single time, or just dunk at them every single time because of strategizing and coordination, it just doesn't matter. Like, they'll be dead before they have time to charge.
Yeah,
And that's what Quantum needs to do.
Yeah, I agree with that. You can get outmanned easily, but you're not out of the game really, unless you're not really working together. If you're working
Yeah.
together, it means a lot more than one person being able to shoot well.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, I'm gonna roll to our sponsors.
All right. Thanks for watching.